Hey guys, Miss Coon here with the weekly update. So we've made it to the fourth 9 weeks. Woohoo! So this week, we're still kind of in week 1 of the fourth 9 weeks. And so when the students click on week 1, this is what we did Thursday and Friday. Starting tomorrow, Monday, we are going to be reading a short story called All Summer in a Day. And so we will read it. And then we are going to talk about how the setting affects the mood of a story, why an author picks the settings that they pick, and how that can alter or create a certain mood in literature. Anytime you see ASIAD, that means All Summer in a Day, just so I don't have to type it all out. Tuesday, we are going to continue with that same short story. We're going to talk about conflict types. This is a little bit of a review from the Dragon Boy conflict types. So they learned about man versus himself, man versus nature, man versus supernatural, man versus technology, and there's one other one. And so we're going to be looking at our characters in All Summer in a Day and talking about different conflicts that happen and how do we classify those kind of conflicts. Then we will move into annotating characterization. So there's a main character called Margot, and the author uses a lot of different techniques to give us a picture, a little glimpse into who Margot is. And the author really only develops Margot's character for us. So we're going to look at different things the author does through dialogue, through Margot, like indirect characterization of what she's thinking, choices she made, and then how others react to her, to kind of develop like why we feel a certain way about Margot and towards Margot when we get to the end of the story. On Wednesday, we are going to actually watch a movie version of this short story, and they are going to compare and contrast different parts of the movie. So it's not just a comparison of the movie to the short story. It is going to be different parts. Like, how did the author set up the story when we were reading it? How did the film director start it? Why do you think it was different? And so kind of going a little bit deeper into comparing and contrasting stories to their film version. And then they will also have an Achieve 3000. We are one step closer to living on Mars on Wednesday. One other thing the students have had is they picked an independent novel, and they were given a certain amount of pages they have to read. They made their own goal. And on Wednesday, there will be a little activity for them to kind of tell me about what they've read. So your child should be reading probably about 15 minutes a day. I know for some kids they read all the time, but for others, this is not something they're used to doing. And we just really need to get that sustained independent reading really focused on this fourth 9 weeks. So Thursday is no school. That is a new teacher work day because we have a new kind of schedule-ish. Right now the times are the same. They could change that, but we are going to be adding some kids coming back to school for in-person after spring break. So that gives us that day to kind of get all of that set up and make sure we're still hitting all the safety protocols and we don't have too many kids in classes and those kind of things. And then Friday starts spring break. So, of course, please send me an email if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.